Good morning, students. So, in these 8 days, we have completed the electric potential and electric potential energy concept of the second chapter. So, based on this, we will solve numericals. These numericals already I have posted on the WhatsApp, on your WhatsApp group. So directly we will solve those problems. So as far as the board exam is concerned, from the first chapter and second chapter of the electrostatic makes one unit. And according to the blueprint that they have given, one numerical will be given from this first unit. That is either from the electric charge and field first chapter or from electric potential and capacitor. They will give one numerical in the board exam. But what we have seen in the previous question papers, in the previous year question papers, what we have seen many times, they have asked the question based on electric potential, because the numericals are comparatively easy than the previous chapter. Most of the time, 60 to 70% of the time, I can say they have asked numericals based on this electric potential only. So what they have asked in the previous exam, such questions we have taken in this. We will most of the questions are the previous question paper questions only. So we will solve such questions here. So as you have seen in your WhatsApp group, the numericals I have posted there. Just go through once. The first question is, it is if 100 joule of work, 100 joule of work. So here work is 100 joule. 100 joule of work has to be done in moving a charge. Moving a charge. Q naught. Test charge. Test charge is of 4 coulomb. From a place where the potential is, minus 10 volt. There is a minus 10, it is minus 10 volt to other place where the potential is V volt. Find the value of V. They are asking. What is, if 100 joule of work has done in moving a charge 4 coulomb from a place where the potential is minus 100 volt to other place where the potential is V volt. Find the value of V. So how it is? We have 2 points. There is a source charge. Because of these two source charge at these 2 points, say point A and point B. Okay, so at point A we have minus 10 volt of potential. So I can write it as VA. VA is minus 10 volt. So we are doing work here. to move the charge, from A to B. How much work we are doing? We are doing work of 100 joule. We are doing a work of 100 joule. On which charge? On what charge? Our test charge is Q naught is equal to, it is 4 coulomb. A 4 coulomb of charge you are pushing from A to B. From A to B, you are pushing from A to B. Whereas this is not allowing it to come close, but you are doing an external work of 100 joule. Yes, it is from WAB, an external work of 100 joule you are applying there. Okay, to push the test charge of 4 coulomb from A to B. This is our question. Okay, then what is the formula? It is VB, potential at B, minus potential at A is equal to, it is WAB by Q naught. VB minus potential difference is equal to amount of work done divided by. This is our expression for the potential difference. So they are asking us to find out what is the potential at this B. So they are asking us what is VB. Let us say what is the value of VB. They are asking us. So substituting all these values in this, VB is equal VB minus, what is VA? It is 4 coulomb of charge. Sorry, it is VA is minus 10. VA is minus 10. Minus 10 volt. VA is minus 10 volt. This is equal to, what is the WAB? WAB is 100 joule. Divided by, what is the Q naught? Q naught is 4. So this is, so VB is equal to VB. This is plus 10 is equal to, it is 25. So therefore VB is equal to, it is 25 minus 10, in the sense it is 15 volt. So VB value, what they are asking, potential at other point they are asking, it is 15. So next question. 27 drops of a same size charged to 220 volt each. They coalesce to form a bigger drop. Calculate the potential of the bigger drop. 27 drops of same size are charged at 220 volt each. They coalesce to form a bigger drop. Calculate the potential of a bigger drop, they are asking. One of the very important question as far as the competitive exam is concerned. We have one small drop of water. So it has a potential of 220 volt. Such a 27 drops they have coalesced in the sense they get merged, coalesced to form one bigger drop. Coalesced to form a bigger drop. 27 small drops which has a potential of 220 volt. On each of them, on each of these, there is a potential of 220 volt. Potential of a small drop is 220 volt. They merge together, they coalesce together to form a bigger drop. What is the potential of this drop? They are asking. As I said, one of the important question as far as the competitive exam is concerned. So here, our expression for the potential for a spherical charge is 1 by 4 by epsilon naught Q by R. So what is the charge and what is the radius of it? So first we have to find out what is the radius of this bigger drop. So what I can say, this volume of bigger drop is equal to volume of this bigger drop is equal to 27 times of volume of smaller drop. 27 times of volume of smaller drop. So volume of the bigger drop, if I take, it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is equal to, if r is the capital R is the radius of the bigger drop. It is 27 times of 4 by 3 pi r cube, where small r is radius of the smaller drop, radius of one of the smaller drop. Because volume of this, when they coalesce, volume of this must be equal to volume of this. Volume of all these 27 drops must be equal to volume of this bigger drop. So that 4 by 3 pi and 4 by 3 pi get cancels. So here, what is left out? It is R cube is equal to 27 times of R. So if you take a cube root on both sides, what we have, this R is equal to cube root of 27 is 3 times of R. What is this? Radius of the bigger drop is 3 times of the smaller drop. Radius of the bigger drop is 3 times of the smaller drop. Then how about charge? What is the charge of this? If Q is the charge on it. If Q is charge on smaller drop, and Q is charge on bigger drop. So what I can write? This Q is equal to, how it is? If a charge of this is charge of one drop is Q, so such 27 Q are coalesce, are merging to form this bigger drop. So therefore, this charge of the bigger drop is equal to 27 times of charge of the smaller drop. Okay. So now coming to we have found the radius of the bigger drop, and also we have found the charge of a bigger drop. Now it is potential of a bigger drop is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Potential of a bigger drop. Potential of a bigger drop. Is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. Potential of our bigger drop is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. So, I'll substitute now value of this Q and value of this R. It is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. This is a 27Q. This Q is 27 times of the smaller drop. And R is, in place of this R, I'll substitute 3r. R is 3r. So this 3, this is 9. So what we have? This is equal to 9 times of 1 by 4 by epsilon naught q by r. What this is? 1 by 4 by epsilon naught. Charge of the smaller drop, radius of the smaller drop. What this is? This is nothing but it is our potential of a smaller drop. Potential of a smaller drop. I can say it as 9 times of potential of a smaller drop. 9 times of a potential of a smaller drop. Already they have given us potential of smaller drop. Vs is equal to, they have given here, Vs is equal to 220 volt. So this is equal to 9 times of 9 into 220. So this is, it is coming out as 1980. So it is potential of a bigger drop is 1980 volt. 1980 volt. So this is our formula for the electric potential. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon q by r. Okay. So what we have found? First, we have found the radius of the bigger drop. And what is the charge of the bigger drop? Charge of the bigger drop. So then potential of a bigger drop, potential of a bigger drop is equal to this. Therefore it is 1 by 4 by epsilon naught 27 q by r. In place of this charge of the bigger drop, I substitute 27, and radius of this we have substituted this. So we got this value. So this itself, in general, I can write. In general, for if they ask n number of drops rather than asking 27, usually they'll ask the values, the numerical values of a cube root which has got a cube, that itself they will give like 60, 27, 64, such values only they will give. So in general, if you go, how it is, if rather than 27 correlates to form, if I take n number of charges correlates to form. So volume of bigger drop is equal to n times of volume of smaller drop. So here this becomes our n. This becomes our n. So here also it is n. Okay, taking a cube root, here this will be n to the power of 1 by 3. N to the power of 1 by 3. Taking cube root here, it is n to the power of 1 by 3. Then what is the charge? Charge is, it becomes n times. Charge is, it becomes n times. So here it is n to the power of, sorry, here it will be q is, I have to substitute value of q, it is n cube. Whereas r, if I substitute n to the power of 1 by 3 times of r, n to the power of 1 by 3 times of r. So this becomes n to the power of 1 minus 1 by 3 times of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. It is q by r. So this is 3 minus, if we take, it is n to the power of 2 by 3. What it is? It is volume of the, sorry, it is potential of a smaller drop. So potential of a bigger drop, is equal to, potential of a bigger drop is equal to n to the power of 2 by 3 times of Vs. So this is our general formula. Directly you can substitute here the value of n. So in this question that value is 27. So substitute it and directly you can find out the value there. If you substitute 27, cube root of 1 by 3, it is cube root of 27 is 3. And then it is a 2, square it is. It will be, if you square it, it is 9. 3 square is 9. It is 27. If you substitute cube root of 27, you will get 3 and its square will be 9. It is 9 times of the smaller drop. In competitive exams, in one step, you can find out this value. But if it is asked in the board exam, you have to solve the whole thing like this. Usually a very important question for competitive exam, and this is the shortcut for it. It is potential of bigger drop is equal to n to the power of 2 by 3 times of the potential of a smaller drop. Now we move to the next question. Two charges, 3 into 10 to the power of minus 8 and minus 2 into 10 to the power of minus 8 coulomb are located 15 centimeter apart. At what point on the line joining two charges is the electric potential is 0? Take the potential at infinity to be 0. One of the very important question in the board exam. Once or twice it was asked, I hope. So we have to find out the two charges are given. One charge is it is 3 into 10 to the power of minus 8 and other charge is minus 2 into 10 to the power of minus 8 coulomb. Okay, they are separated by 15 centimeter, right, 0.15 meter. Okay, they are asking you find the point where electrical potential is 0. Electrical potential is 0. Say, electrical potential is 0 only when one is positive, other is negative. One is positive and other is negative. Then only somewhere the potential will be 0. This is one thing. And the second thing, at 2 points, potential will be 0. And you have to find out both these 2 points. Though they are not mentioned, the 2 points are at 2 points it will be 0, all those things. But you have to calculate, if such a question is given, you have to calculate both these potential, both these points where the potential is 0. So definitely, as you are seeing, one point will be somewhere here in between these two charges. One point will be in between these two charges. And where the other point where the potential is 0, where it lies? So it lies at a point on the line joining these two charges only, at a point outside these two charges, and that too, which side? The smaller charge is there. Smaller charge is there. So that side, the potential, one more potential where the potential, one more point where the potential is 0. So one point will be within these two, and other point will be outside of this. Outside means it is at the side where the charge is smaller charge, in the side of the smaller charge among those two, which is smaller among here. So this is 2. So it will lie this side. You should remember this. The potential will be 0 at 2 points. So first thing is, If one is positive, other is negative, then only the potential will be zero somewhere. And if it is so, then potential will be zero at 2 points. One within the line joining the two, within these two charges, and one will be outside along the line joining only outside these two charges, and that outside will be it is in the towards the smaller charge. So first we'll find out what is the at what point the potential is zero within this. So it is of 0.15 meter, 0.15 meter it is. Okay, so this is that point where the potential is zero. I am assuming it's so. So this point is at a distance of, this point is at a distance of x from it. From this 3 into 10 to the power of minus 8 coulomb, from here it lies at a distance of x from it. Then how far this will be from here? So this will be 0.15 minus x. This point will be 0.15 minus x. So at this point, what is the position of this x? Value of this x we have to find out. So what it is? If it is zero means, what exactly it means? So because of this charge, the potential at this, and because of that, the potential at this will get cancelled with one another. They will get cancelled with one another. Or in the sense, the potential due to A plus potential due to B, the sum of these potential is equal to 0. Sum of these potential is equal to 0. Okay. So now, so what is VA? Potential due to, if this is our A, this is our B. Potential at A at this point. Potential at A, potential due to this A at this point. It is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So this, if I take it as QA, or directly I write the value of that. It is, so first it is QA by, how far it is? This is x. Plus 1 by 4 by epsilon naught. It is QB divided by how far it is? It is 0.15 minus x. Potential at this point due to this charge B. It is equal to 0. Okay, so it is 1 by 4 by epsilon naught. QA is 3 into 10 to the power of minus 8 divided by, it is x, plus 1 by 4 by epsilon naught. what is the charge? We have to take the negative sign also here because it is a scalar quantity. 2 into 10 to the power of divided by 0.15 minus x. This is equal to so if we take this 1 by 4 by epsilon naught 1 by 4 by epsilon naught it is 3 into 10 to the power of minus 8 by x. If we take it that side, this plus minus will become minus. That minus I am going that side is equal to 1 by 4 by epsilon naught. It is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 8 whole divided by 0.15 minus x. Okay, so this 1 by 4 by epsilon naught, this 1 by 4 by epsilon naught get cancels. This 10 to the power of minus 8 and this 10 to the power of minus 8 get cancels. Okay, so now what is left out? 3 by x is equal to 2 divided by 0.15 minus 6. 0.15 minus 6. So if you cross multiply, it is 3 into 0.15 minus x is equal to, it is 2 times of is 0.45 minus x is equal to 2x. 0.45 is equal to, if x is taken that side, it is 3x. So x is equal to 0.45 by so this is just, it is minus 3x. So 3 into this minus 3x. If it is, if it goes that side, this becomes 5x. So 5x means this will be 5. So it is 0.0. X is equal to 0.09 meter, which is nothing but it is 9 centimeter. Just multiply this, forward to multiply this 3 with this x, 0.05 minus 3x. So this is one point which lies in between these two charges, which we got it as a 0.09 meter or 9 centimeter from this. It lies at a distance of 9 centimeter from this, and if it is so, it will be from 6 centimeter from this. So we have found one point where the potential is 0 because of these two charges. So similarly, we have to find out other point. As I mentioned, it will lie towards the smaller charge among these two. So among these two, this is smaller charge. Definitely, it will lie towards this. So that point we have to find out. If you ask you the exam, you have to find out both these values, which is one which is lying in between these two and the one which is lying outside. So now we will find out that potential which is lying outside these two charges. So at this point, so if this charge, if that point is at a distance of x from it, is at a distance of x from it. Okay, from point A, this point where you want to know the potential, zero potential, so that point lies at a distance of x from it. And you know this value from A to B, this value is 0.15. Then what is this distance from here to here? If total is x and this is 0.15, what is the value of this distance? How far it is from B? It is at a distance of x minus 0.15. It is at a distance of, total is x, in that this much is, I want only this value, this total is x, till here it is 0.15, so what is the length of this? It will be x minus 0.15. Okay, so now at this point potential is 0. Potential due to these two charges is 0. It is VA plus VB, potential due to A and potential due to B is equal to 0. So it is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. What is our QA value? It is 3 into 10 to the power of minus 8. How far it is? This point. At this point, this, how far it is? It is at a distance of x plus So potential due to B at this point we have to find out 1 by 4 by epsilon naught QB minus 2 into 10 to the power of minus 8. We have to carry minus 2 into 10 to the power of minus 8. How far it is? It is at a distance of x minus 0.15. X minus 0.15. Sum of these two is equal to 0. Sum of these two is equal to 0. So what I do? This 1 by 4 by epsilon naught 3 into 10 to the power of minus 8 by x. This plus and minus it will be, if it goes that side, it becomes plus 1 by 4 by epsilon naught. It is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 8 by x minus 0.15. X minus 0.15. So this 1 by 4 by epsilon, this 1 by 4 by epsilon it cancels. This 10 to the power of minus 8, this 10 to the power of minus 8 it cancels. So it is 3 by x is equal to 2 by x minus 0.15. So if you solve out the value of x from it, you will get how far it is from this x. So much it will be 3 into, if you cross multiply, 3 into x minus 0.15 is equal to, it is 2x. 3x minus 0.45 is equal to 2x. 3x minus 2x. So if you take 3x minus 2x is equal to 0.45. So x is equal to 0.45 meter, or this itself is 45 centimeter. So this lies at a distance of 45 centimeter. In between these two, it will lie at a distance of 9 centimeter. So away from it, at a distance of 45 centimeter, it lies. So in this way, we have to find out the potential at a point where the potential is 0 because of these two charges. So there will be 2 points. So those both the points you have to find out. So next question, the fourth question. ABCD is a square of side 0.2 meter. Charges of 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9, 4 into 10 to the power of minus 9, 8 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb are placed at the corners of ABC respectively. Calculate work required to transfer 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb from D to the center O. From D to the center O. It is a square A, B, C, E. So at A, 2 into 10 to the power of, at A, 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9. At B, it is 4 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb. 4 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb. And at C, it is 8 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb. And you have to carry a charge of 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb from D to the center. This is center O. From D to center O, you have to carry a charge of, once again it is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb of charge you have to carry from D to O. To carry out this from D to O, what amount of work you have to do? Once again, a question which is asked in the board exam. So we have to find out work that you have to do to carry the charge 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb from D to O. So what we have to do? It is already we have found the expression for the work. Work is equal to charge into potential at this point and potential at this point. Charge into Vd minus Vo or Vo minus Vd, which is bigger among them, which has got more potential. Based on that you can. So this is your test charge. This is our test charge. 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb is your test charge. So you have to find out potential at D. Potential at D due to these three charges. Potential at D due to these three charges. And also potential at O due to these three charges. What is that? Potential at D due to these three charges, and what is potential at O due to these three charges. So that we have to find out. Then if we substitute in that expression, then we will get what is the amount of work done. So we'll find out Vd plus Vd, we'll find out first. What it will be? Potential at D because of A. Potential at D because of B. Potential at C because of S. So VD is equal to, it is potential at A, potential due to A on D, potential due to B on D, potential at D due to C. So these things we have to find out. Potential at D due to A, potential at D due to B, potential at D due to C. So this is equal to 1 by 4 by epsilon naught. It is a charge on A. How far it is? This distance AD. They are already given these values. This value they have given as 0.2 meter. All these are 0.2 meter. Plus 1 by 4 by epsilon naught charge at B, separation is BD, plus 1 by 4 by epsilon naught charge at C. How far it is from B? It is at a distance of C. Okay, so this is 1 by 4 by epsilon naught. If we take common, what is left out? Inside we have QA, which is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9. Separation is 0.2 plus QB is 4 into 10 to the power of minus 9. See, this value of BD you have to calculate. This is 0.2 and this is 0.2. So this is our right angle triangle. This is as if this is our right angle triangle. So you can use Pythagoras theorem now. Pythagoras, this is 0.2 and this is 0.2. So then this length you can find out. How it will be? If I take this as like a Pythagoras theorem, if you take, this is side A, this is side A, I want the value of x there. So x square is equal to, it is a square plus a square, which is 2a square. So x is equal to root 2 times of a. Root 2 times of a. So in a sense, this will be root 2 times of, this is a, root 2 times of point, root 2 times of point, plus QC 8 into 10 to the power of minus 9 divided by CD. How far it is? It is at a distance of this is 1 by 4 by epsilon naught 9 into 10 to the power of 9. So all these, if you, so what value we get? 577.26 volt. Later on, you calculate. If you calculate these values, you will get 577.26 volt. This is at VD. Now you find out VO. Potential at O we will find out. Then what is the length of this? This length, this length, this length. Because of this length, how far it is? So just now we have found this value is root 2 times of A. Then this O will be exactly half of this. This the diagonals will intersect equally. So therefore, what it will be? It is half of this. In a sense, this length we got it as root 2 times of A. So x by 2, this O will lie somewhere here, half of this. In a sense, it is x by 2. X by 2 in the sense, it is root 2 times of A by 2. In the sense, it is A by root 2. So this distance is, if the sides are A, this length will be A by root 2. So it will be A by root 2, side by root 2. Remember always, what is the side? It is A divided by root 2. So we will find out VO. Side is A by root 2. This you remember. So VO is equal to potential at O due to A plus potential at O due to B, potential at O due to C. So this is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into charge A divided by separation AO plus charge B separation BO plus charge C separation C. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught charge A is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9 by AO. This AO already just now I found out. It is A by root 2. All these values are A by root 2. If A is the side, it is A by root 2. It is 0.2 divided by root 2 plus QB is 4 into 10 to the power of minus 9. It is 0.2 divided by root 2 plus C. It is 8 into 10 to the power of minus 9 divided by this separation is also 0.2 by root 2. So if we calculate this value, so calculate it later on. So I got it as 890.82. 890.82. This is potential at O. And potential at D we got it as 577.26. So now amount of work done is equal to Q naught into, since this is more, it is VO minus V. So this is equal to, what is our test charge? Test charge is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9. What is the value of VO? 890.82 minus, and this is 577.26. So calculate it. If you calculate, you will get it as 6.27. 6.27 into 10 to the power of minus 7. So what amount of work you have to do here to move a charge? So to move a charge from this one point to other point, it will be 6.27 into 10 to the power of minus 7. So we'll stop here, and remaining problems we'll solve in the next class.